the coaches were brought into the circle pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Once everything was done. Because the last thing
So there was a few days you knew you were in before anyone else.
Yeah. And then you've got to sign contracts. You got to make sure that everything is 100% signed, sealed, and delivered. Then you can bring your coaches in. I still remember bringing the coaches in. We had a meeting. It was late one night, and brought all the coaches into the SAB. And Tom, shared the news with them. Said we wanted you to be the first ones to know. This is it. It's happening.
That's so
They're
cool.
They're announcing it. There was a great feeling of excitement, and there was
some trepidation.
This is not going to be easy, right?
No, because let's face it, the whole game's changed.
Yeah.
And if you're not enthusiastic about going against the best in the country night in and night out in every sport,
and not everyone is,
and there's pressure that's different.
Yeah.
The stakes are higher. The pressures on coaches are higher. Everybody's going to scrutinize more. You're looking at those schools up on the board.
Yeah.
You start thinking about, obviously, football. You start thinking about men's basketball.
Oh, man.
We were talking about in the last segment. Night in and night out is just like Gonzaga coming in there. So there was great enthusiasm, excitement, passion, a feeling of let's go. We have work to do between now and when we tip in the fall of 2023. We have to be ready, and it's going to take some transition, and that's where we kind of launched into, and it was like, let's go. We've got to make some significant investments. We've got to make sure that they have the resources available to them so we can be great.
And this is all still going on, right? There's still this build that has to take place between now and then, right?
Yeah, and listen, we don't want to just limp into the Big 12. We want to be ready.
Yeah.
So we can compete day one across the board in every sport. We want to compete.